Hi, everybody. Your old pal Ian here. And sitting next to me is Jordan. She got in a motorcycle accident, had to get a face body, everything implant. How you doing, Jordan?
I'm doing well.
April Fools. That's young Ethan, producer young Ethan.
Hello, everybody.
That's enough.
Oh.
Okay, so since Jordan's not here this week for this episode, we apologize. She was on the road, couldn't make it work, but it's a great ep anyway, and we can't wait to see her next week. Ethan here will read out her dates, but Ian first. January 11th and 12th, Denver Comedy Works. Come on out. January 14th, Fairfield Comedy Club. January 26th, 27th, 28th, Tampa, Florida. Come on out at the Coastal Creative Comedy. Blah, blah. And then for the rest of February, I'm on the road. It's going to be amazing. I'm hitting Governor's Brokerage, Hyenas Fort Worth, Hyenas Dallas, McAllister, Oklahoma, Hollywood Improv, Utah Wise Guys, IanFinance.com for tickets. And Jordan, where are you going to be?
All right. I'll be in Detroit, Michigan at the Detroit House of Comedy, January, I think it's 5th through the 7th. So come out to that. January 20th, I'll be at in Belmore, New York, the Brokerage Comedy Club. Super fun.
Yeah.
I'll also be there January 21st. Crazy. January 27th, I'll be at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey. I'll be there January 28th as well.
Okay, so, wrap it up.
April 20th.
Yes.
I'll be
We're doing April now.
I don't know. Bativa? Is that Bativa? Bativia.
All right. Jordan, where can they get tickets?
Oh, you can go to jordanjensencomedy.com to see this beautiful face on stage. And follow me on Instagram at Jordan LOL Stop.
It's Jordan Jensen LOL Stop.
Jordan Jensen LOL Stop. I just changed. I just got a name change.
Monculous moron.
Hey, I'm trying here.
iAnimal69, Jordan Jensen LOL Stop. Come see us on the road and enjoy a smoke and hear a joke. Enjoy the show. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Telling jokes and having smokes, riding bikes all through the night. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian. Coffee ice no matter what. Now you know he likes it in the butt. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian, being Ian. And life is shit but you're positive. Let's find out what it's like to live a life being Ian, being Ian.
With Jordan.
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova.
That's the beginning of the podcast. We blow the Jewish shofar.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh.
I found out I'm Jewish.
You are?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we've been telling you for years.
I know.
You have to tell Ian.
I found out I'm Jewish.
Nuh-uh.
Jerry Seinfeld told me I was Jewish.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah, it's either your mom is Jewish or Jerry Seinfeld tells you are. And that's how you know you're Jewish.
And what is the chocolate stuck in your teeth? Is that a Sephardic or Ashkenazi?
Wait, how bad is it? Hey, everyone.
You look like you played Pee-wee hockey.
She got that done in Muncie.
It's on my dumb Invisalign thing.
My finger.
Yeah, get it. It's on my Invisalign attachment.
God.
You see that little it's a button. I've had Invisalign since 2016. Since before Trump.
You have a little... I didn't even notice.
I've had it ever since you knew me, boy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You have those little hooks on you.
Yeah, always.
Really?
Everything I've ever done. Yeah.
Wow.
And I have a friend who does Invisalign too. And it's this weird trap where like you never feel like they're straight enough and you can't let them go.
Me too, sister.
You
never are.
Let me just look in the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, it's really attached. It kind of looks like when you put like a little
can you give me
crystal.
A Topo Chico? You want Topo Chico? Or
no, I got a Diet Coke.
You can swirl it around.
Yeah, it looks like a Swarovski crystal.
Yeah, people are doing that on their teeth now.
Can you snap it on the thanks.
Bein, Ian. Do you have wait, you have the theme song who did it?
The Lumineers. Well, Wesley Schultz of the Lumineers.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, the other guys were like, stop saying we did it too, man.
Yeah. Yeah. An hour after release.
No way.
Phone call time.
Wow.
Oh, really?
That's so
I
funny.
admit it, I
They were
was
like,
jealous when I saw that. I was like, wait, how did Ian get them and why didn't he ask us?
Well,
It's like
I wrote
Lennon
the
and
lyrics.
McCartney, like when Paul McCartney did like simply having a wonderful. Lennon was like, don't associate, don't put me on this.
Yeah,
I know we
please.
agreed to any song we ever wrote together.
Please. No, if you don't mind, I have to lunch with Mark David Chapman.
Wait, you think Lennon's lunching with Chapman up in heaven?
Yeah.
How did Mark get up there? Wait, no, wait. He's not dead yet.
No.
Okay.
Eventually, you know who we're trying to get on the pod? John Hinckley.
Is because he's out.
Yeah.
Wait, so he was the guy that
Jodie Foster.
right. Oh my God.
You know John Hinckley?
Yes.
Let's try
Any
to
luck
assassinate-
so far?
Reagan?
No.
Okay, thank you.
right.
It was before my time.
Okay.
Before
Yeah.
yours too, right?
Before mine, but I've done my research.
Mhm.
If you will, grab your tinfoil hat. This
I was literally
motherfucker-
looking around for it.
We should get tinfoil hats when I start talking about, what's going on in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Anyways.
Really?
Don't get me started.
Whoa, shit.
Do you want to read this book called Every Knee Shall Bow? About
God, that guy's
the
looking
FBI
at me.
siege at Ruby Ridge?
Oh man, I've heard about that. That's
Yep.
Mormon stuff, right?
No.
No?
It was, a white separatist movement
Oh.
that was infiltrated by the government.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ian knows all things about
We could talk
all
about
things.
Waco too.
Really?
Oh.
What about Waco?
Which
Oh,
Waco
man.
doc is the best? Because I've been on a tear of cult docs.
I forget, but there's a good book.
Is that called the Fire Fest doc too? There's two of them. There's a third Fire Fest and it's about Waco.
It's the best one.
They should have called it Fire Fest. Oh, tragedy.
I haven't seen any of them, and I hear they're
You got
great.
to.
Which
It's-
one is best?
I
Because
forget
there's
the
so many
name of the
terrible
one,
ones.
but there's a book. Fuck, I forget the name of the book.
Hmm.
Fuck, where am I? What was I saying about
Every knee shall bow.
what was it?
Waco.
Hinckley.
Okay, you're gonna have him on the pod.
Dude, we're trying. He finally got out. He's got a music career. And
Really?
Dude, he
He
this
and
guy,
Manson.
he tried to shoot Reagan, missed. A bullet ricocheted off he didn't shoot Reagan. A bullet ricocheted and hit him. And it also hit a Secret Service guy.
Who was
The
he
guy
trying to shoot?
paralyzed. Reagan. He was a bad shot.
Okay, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So the guy he shot, he didn't mean to shoot.
Yes. And that guy was paralyzed, died 30 years later
Oh.
from it. But this guy was like,
Wait, what do you mean
mentally ill
from it 30 years
from-
later?
From complications of being in a wheelchair.
Oh,
It
right.
was like from the thing, the shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this guy, so he came from oil money. He was rich. His family kept sending him away because he was fucked up in the head. And he thought that if he got Jodie Foster's attention, she would be like, wow, you know what really makes me wet? A guy that kills the president.
What happened when she came out? I mean, I guess she hasn't officially come out yet, but was he kind of like, whoa? Like,
Well, they did like mind control to me. I think they like zapped him. Like every
wait, what's
time
the
he would
mind
get-
control thing that
MK
MK Ultra? Yeah, which sounds like
Yeah.
a new beer, low carb beer. Wait,
Grab an MK Ultra. Want to
That-
take down the government? MK Ultra. No carbs or you assassinate.
they say Britney is MK Ultra.
And by
Well, they
they,
say-
we mean our friend who's a conspiracy
Yeah, sorry, they is one
Really?
person. Yeah, Or
Who?
my friend Taylor.
What?
No,
Wait,
yeah, I just got.
Wouldn't that be funny? If you play her records backwards, she's got some real theories.
And you
going
know that if I was friends with her, I would be one of those people that's like, my friend Taylor. And everyone's
Yeah.
just like, we know who you're
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Nikki can't stop talking about her
Dude,
friend Taylor.
I went to the saxophone player from Billy Joel's band's house, right?
Uh-huh.
My friend is my friend's his son.
Want to give his name?
Yeah, Richie Canada. right?
Okay.
We're at his house. Literally, there's a statue of him playing the saxophone, photos of him and Billy Joel everywhere.
Mhm.
And this was like 2014. I had to leave the party early to go to like a bar show in Brooklyn. And he goes, yeah, I remember those days. I had to miss out on, I missed my brother's wedding because I had a concert with Billy Joel. And I was like, yeah, no shit, man. Yeah, I got to miss this party. I got a bar show with Lucas Kaiser. What are we doing? I know who you're fucking talking about.
But I kind of respect that because he wasn't just assuming everyone knew. Because that annoys me. So when I do meet and greets after shows, I'll be like, "Hi, I'm Nikki," and they go, "I know," and it's like, but what else am I supposed to say?
Yeah,
you know,
I do that. They're like, "Yeah, I know," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm introducing myself."
Yes.
An introduction is fine, but literally the house that Piano Man built, we're aware of it.
The fact that he didn't call him Bill, you know, that's when people change the name slightly, where it's like
Bobby.
Yes.
I did a film with Bobby and
or
Marty.
Oh yeah, Marty.
He got Billy Joel like screwed him over a bunch of money, so it wouldn't have been funny.
Really?
He was like, yeah, I missed my brother's wedding for to be in concert with Jewbag, Billy.
Jewbag, Joel.
Oh, speaking of Taylor, I have a song for you, Nikki. You're out of town a lot, so. I wanted to say welcome to
Bryan
New York.
Adams, welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. This was the most desperate attempt to get a girl's attention that I've ever heard. Maybe if I cover her album, she'll fucking go out with me.
What's
Welcome
more
to New York.
tempting for attention, making this album or shooting the president?
Yeah.
They're both for attention from women who don't care.
Yeah, I do. That Bryan Adams album is good. Aside from
great.
all the you know,
Sucks he's a
stuff.
shitbag.
Who isn't
That's
in
what I
music?
say. Right?
Besides Anya Marina and her
Yes. And Matt
fiance,
Pond.
Matt
Yay.
Pond, who is now
Look
a part
at
of the
that.
band The Natural Lines.
Really?
Yeah, he changed his band's name to The Natural Lines, rebranded. So fucking, you like them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You love good music,
Yes.
and they're fucking great.
My question is, why was it Matt Pond, PA?
He was into Magnum PI, and he thought it was like a little inside joke with himself. He also started his last band in Pennsylvania. Sorry, Philadelphia. I do that a lot. And so it was an
Isn't Philadelphia
homage.
in Pennsylvania?
It is.
I'm sorry, Pennsylvania. So I always screw that up.
Now apologize or apologize.
I'm sorry for saying sorry. So it's that. It's a nod to Magnum PI and Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
the
Do you want
state.
to introduce? Do your viewers know who we are?
Nikki's going to teach you how to host.
No, I'm not going to teach them. But
no, we
like,
just like it to be
step
like-
one, I know.
They know who it is by looking at the thing that says Anya Marina.
But like, let's give some credits where credits due. So Anya Marina has like an interesting origin story. She, first of all, didn't start like actually singing and songwriting till a little bit later in your life, where it was like you were a radio DJ in San Diego forever.
Nuh-uh.
And then one
Yes.
day,
What
how?
was your DJ name?
Anya.
Hurricane Anya.
Wait, this is crazy.
Hurricane.
Did you know that she was on the Howard Stern show
Nuh-uh, really?
when
Yeah.
she was like
I
in
was
her
like
20s?
20.
How?
I
good.
was a radio nerd and I used to stay up and listen. This was when he was on terrestrial radio. I stayed up all night one night. And then they answered the phone and I was trying to ring to get in. And then Baba Booey answered and he was like, "What do you want to talk to Howard about?" And the first thing I thought of was Fred Norris had just shared this story about having an au pair. And they were all horny over his au pair. And I was like, I want to be Howard's au pair.
And because Howard was like, I want to know
No
pair. You know
way.
how Howard goes like, well, I want to know pair. He said something like that. And so Anya was like, I want to be Howard's au pair. And they were like, oh, really?
Yeah. And then they patched me in directly. 10 minutes later, I'm on the air with Howard Stern. And he was like, "So you want to be my au pair, huh? What do you look like?" And I was just like, I don't know. I'm blonde. I'm 20 years
Naked.
old.
Oh my God. Wet. all
And
the
then he was
time.
like, "Come down here."
Fingering myself as I.
And then he goes, "Why don't you come down to the station?" I'm like, "I'm in California." And he goes, "Well, next time you're in New York, come to the station." And then I told my parents I was graduating from high school. They were giving me, from college. And they were giving me money for a trip to Europe. And I go, I just want to use it to go to New York and meet my radio idol. And I was on the show. It was one of the most replayed E-shows.
So she was on the
Ever.
E show,
They
dude.
brought, I used to watch that.
Yes, you've
So
seen
I
Anya.
know- I have a little clip of it if you
She
want
has
to
a
see.
clip of it.
What?
This is
Yes.
out. Like, I didn't know this
Shut
about her
up.
until I was friends
Can
with her
you
for so
send
long.
it to Jordy and he'll pop it up?
Yes,
Yes.
Oh, I
of
gotta give you
course.
my Wi-Fi because there's no service down
That's
there.
okay. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was on the show and then off air, he was so lovely. He didn't exploit me. I mean, I did lift up my dress at one point, but that was
Nuh-uh.
it. it was
show
very,
what?
very funny and so nice. And off the air, he goes, "You're a natural. You should pursue this." Because I told him I wanted to work for the radio station or for his show. And he goes, "You're definitely a natural. You should keep doing this." And then I went into radio for
talking about
10
your
years.
boobs.
Yeah. As I was.
You should have them on TV. Yes.
And so, so Anya's big break was the Twilight soundtrack. Do you know that?
What?
Yeah.
Which was
How did I
the
not know
biggest fucking.
You
was
were
it-
on the Twilight soundtrack?
Yes,
Yeah.
the song, and then
I've
she
never
toured.
seen it.
She toured the nation with the cast of Twilight, and like went across the world, like because it was. Remember Twilight? It was like the biggest thing. So she is in the song. It's the funniest scene because they're in the. Describe the scene where your song plays very deliberately.
Forever. It's the scene where Bella gets really depressed and it's in New Moon. She and Edward are in her pickup truck. And I told this story for years this way. And then I just rewatched it and it's not what I thought. I thought that she was depressed and she's in the truck with Edward. She turns on the radio. It's my song, Satellite Heart, playing. I'm a satellite heart lost in the dark. I'm spun out so far. You stop, I start. She flips off the radio and goes, and
This
I never
song
listened.
sucks.
She literally kind of does.
I thought I could have sworn that she said, and I didn't listen to music again for 6 months. I have thought that for the last 8 years. And then I rewatched it recently. I was like, let me double check. And that does not happen. So I made that up in
Isn't
my
that
mind.
weird how we do that sometimes where you convince yourself it's a Mandela effect where you're like,
Yes.
I know that it happened that way.
But now, right now I'm tripping out thinking, I bet if I watch it again, it is there. Like I
Right.
cannot
What did
trust
she
my-
say?
I don't know. I think they just played it in the background. I don't think she flipped on the radio. I think it's like in the background slightly earlier before
What
that
if you
scene.
tricked yourself into her being like, oh, wow, I bet the singer's got a real tight puss. Anyway, Edward, what do you have for lunch?
You do sound like you have a tight puss.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
No,
you do.
I think it's normal because I made that joke to my boyfriend once. I was like, "Oh, it's so tight," and he didn't react the way I
Oh,
wanted
God.
to at all. And I was like, "You could
What?
laugh."
How'd he react?
He was just like, "It's normal."
He was like, it's normal. It's like
Like,
echoes.
charlatan.
No, I feel the same way. I recently realized that I've never been told I smell good. Like no one's ever hugged
Down
me and
there, or up here?
no, just like in general, like no one's ever been like, you smell so good. Like it's maybe just stop it because then you're
Yeah.
just gonna go, I just shampooed, so maybe it smells okay. But it's a thing that you don't realize you're not getting till you hang out with other girls and you hear them getting it all the time.
Oh.
And I've never been a girl, and it's not that I smell bad because I think that I would have had like people tell me
You
that.
have an odor.
Okay,
Don't
thank you.
smell. You don't have a smell.
No, you
smells
smoke
great.
cigarettes.
Yeah.
I
And-
do.
Yeah.
Is that affecting my smell?
No, when my boyfriend had COVID, it was awesome. Like
Really?
it just you can pull your cheeks apart and like just so many farts. It was awesome.
I
And-
would have if suicide rates went up with COVID.
How did we get
well,
here?
And what's the
You know
what do
why?
Well, I would think because people were isolated, people
They
were
couldn't
depressed.
smell their partner's ass.
Did it have something to do with smell? You think?
No, I just
Yeah, they did go up.
that'd be funny.
That's Ian's
Um,
favorite pastime.
Do you get suicidal thoughts anymore?
No, I've been really good.
That's good.
Yeah.
What?
Except for now. What? No, they've been good. Man.
Yeah, that's great.
chain smoking?
I don't know if you talk about those kinds of things on the show. You used to do my
Oh.
podcast at Sirius, and like
Oh,
sometimes I would bring up something and you would just shut down. I'd be like, "Oh, I didn't mean to go in that cavern of your brain." Remember
yeah.
Dr. Drew came in?
Oh my
and-
God. Holy shit. That man opened up a door to my soul that I thought had been
It was
welded
like we were
shut, like the
tripping
CCP
DMT.
in China right now with COVID.
We
What?
both heard. He diagnosed us both as having.
Like
I'm not going to say
emotional molestation.
No, he said emotional incest, which
Oh, yeah.
they've since
Oh, yeah.
changed that diagnosis. It's like when your parents kind of don't like. It happens a lot, and I bet your listeners like it literally happens to almost anyone has a divorce in their family or a parent is lost at some point, either emotionally or just neglect. One parent will choose like the child and make the parent like whatever parent is missing. So like for me, is like I feel like my dad kind of made me his wife in terms of like how we talked about things. Like he would share things with me that's like, yeah, I was smart enough to handle it, but like it was too much for a kid. And then of course you adapt to it because you're like, my dad's sharing this with me. So you kind of grow up and then you actually become capable of like handling those conversations. And then you become a good place for your dad to go and kind of like let off steam. And Dr. Drew just came in and was like, dumped the words emotional incest. And Ian and I were both like, we really don't want that. But they've since changed the word now.
Not only dumped it, he was like, hi, Nikki, big fan of the show. Emotional incest. I see it in your eyes. And I was like, well, I just want to play my slide whistle.
Yeah, you.
I was like, stop it, Dr. Drew. Stop
Don't
it.
tell us our parents did something to us with the word incest in it. And he also had me, because I told him that I didn't care if like my boyfriend hooked up with other girls or whatever. And he had me lock eyes with him and make eye contact and repeat after him, I am enough. I am enough on my show. And it was like,
is he fucking Robin Williams?
I really love him though. I love Dr. Drew so much. It helped me. No, he's not. He's not. I will say that guy likes to be on TV, but
he's a media whore.
It can be both. Why can't someone be a good doctor and like to be on TV?
It's because he took a bunch of people that had addiction issues and was like, let's exploit you instead of help you.
No, he actually did help those people. He cared about those people. He stays in touch with those people. And also, why can't we both be entertained and be exploiting? Why can't
Shifty Shell Shock from Come My Lady, Come My Lady?
What? Oh,
that guy.
I bet he does. He cares about his patients. He's a caring person. This is the thing about like cancel culture when people get canceled and then they apologize and people go, oh, that person just wants their career back. And it's like, can it be both? Can't they be sorry and horrified about what they said and also want their career back? Why, if so, can't Dr. Drew want to be on TV and want to be a celebrity just like us and also want to help people? Like, can it be both?
But I feel personally,
what is this? A cum reservoir? That is what is that?
That comes up all the time. God bless you, man. Laid Lucky Bug art for making this, but dude, why'd you put a cum thing in there?
It's great.
I wish I had.
It is the exact.
Mama, Papa hungry.
Papa hungry. Ian, you're the only man, and I hate to say this, that has made like Mike Birbiglia used to have a joke about making people laugh. He thinks like it got set in him to like become a comedian because he used to make a girl laugh and she would go, Mike, stop, you're gonna make me pee. And it was like the closest he had ever gotten to like a girl's like doing something to a girl's vagina. And you are one of the only people, I think maybe the only person who has ever multiple times made me pee laughing, which I didn't think was really possible for me as someone who's like, you know, as a comedian, you get a little bit like, oh, that's funny. But like, the other night, it was embarrassing in front of my boyfriend to laugh as hard as I did at your text that you sent me.
I remember that.
So, what happened?
He
wasn't, by the way, he was not annoyed, but I felt bad laughing so hard about something another man sent me. You know, when you're like, and he's just, because you've had girlfriends that they laugh hard at another guy. You're kind of like, that's my thing. Yeah. But he didn't feel that way because he knows how much I love you.
In front of me, fine. I get it.
You wrote to me.
Bitch.
Wait, I think I still have it because I sent it to Anya too. It was
a clip of a comedian who shall remain nameless.
Oh, really?
And it was something that Nikki did not like. And then Ian, remember? And then Ian wrote back like, instead of saying the thing you would expect, which was this is so hack and so bad.
Yeah.
He wrote, do you remember?
No.
This was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I sent it to all my friends and family.
Yeah, wait. It's on my DMs. I want to read it. Because Ian, one time I caught him like liking a post of someone that I go, there's no way you think this person's funny. He goes, to be honest, I didn't even watch his clip. He was nice to me one night at the Comedy Cellar. I thought he might like, and I go, will you watch it and let me know if you really co-sign on this? It was so funny.
Once I opened up my eyes and ears,
oh my God. I was laughing so hard. I couldn't, but no, you told me this was it. So I said, try to just get through this. And I sent a clip, right? And you go, I had to stop it. And then it was a part of the thing and share it with all. I had to stop at blank, like a part of the clip, like where this guy was talking. And then he wrote ... and share it with all my friends and family. This guy is amazing. JK, it was terrible. And then he goes, can I read that part?
Yeah.
He wrote, I just left a man's apartment and the gayest thing I did all night was watch that. And then this was the part that I could not, I was crying. He said, wait, what the fuck, bro? You were on The Masked Singer? Holy shit. When that show first came out, I kept tweeting nonstop that hashtag, the pineapple raped me. In 2014 was a simpler time. But you, first of all, the words nonstop. So in 2014, the show came on, you saw the pineapple, and you kept writing. And then the fact that you wrote hashtag, you literally didn't write the hashtag, you wrote hashtag, that pineapple raped me. I couldn't. I was trying to read it to my boyfriend. I couldn't get through it. I was crying so hard. But then I looked up the pineapple, and it's the funniest picture.
It's the strongest man in a bow tie and a pineapple head.
Yeah, who did it end up being?
That show came out. I was like, what the fuck is this show?
Yeah.
This is insane. What is happening? And I just kept going, not cool. NBC, take this off the air. The pineapple raped me. Hashtag pineapple rape. It's triggering. I keep seeing the rape from the pineapple. The pineapple raped me, not the man, the actual pineapple. And now you give them a platform. How dare you? I was like waiting to do like a check spot instead of New York.
Oh, yeah, that you were spending a bulk of your time tweeting that made me laugh so fucking hard. And just the idea that pineapple, it's the funniest character to have rape you on that show. Oh my God, that was so funny.
Hey everybody, it's your old pal Ian here, hanging out in the Delaware Den. And I just gotta say, I am excited about True Classic t-shirts. Support for today's episode comes from True Classic, the absolute best fitting t-shirts for men. Finding a comfy t-shirt is frustrating. Most t-shirts are too tight on your gut or look way too big. You don't want to look like a fat little oinking piggy walking around, and you don't want to look like a little tiny guy in a big shirt that's a hand-me-down because your family's too poor. That's why True Classics just fit better. That's right. Men's t-shirts are designed to look good on skinny models. That's not going to work for us guys. No, we ain't skinny models. We're fat little winky. I think it's incredibly hard to find a good, comfy, fitting shirt, okay? Especially as a short guy, all right? If I get a medium, it's too tight on my little pig body. And if I get a large, I look like I'm swimming in it. True Classic t-shirts make you feel good because it doesn't show off your little belly bell, and it makes you look like a fucking real, shouldn't have said that, bleep it out, regular guy. I like shirts that have kind of shorter sleeves so I can show off my cool tattoos, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a fun guy. Anyway, all the True Classic gear is top-notch quality at reasonable prices. What more do you want? And for you big boys, they have long body options and sizes up to 3XL. If you like dressing like you're in the Matrix, get a long body fella. That's right. It's time you learn to dress like a gentleman. Upgrade your wardrobe with True Classic. Get 25% off at trueclassic.com with code SKA. That's right, code SKA. That's 25% off and free shipping. Can you believe that? Over $100, free shipping with over $100. So make sure you get a lot of shirts with the code SKA at trueclassic.com. Trueclassic.com, promo code SKA for 25% off and free shipping for an order over $100. I don't have it right now, and it gives me something to look forward to. So next time you see me, I'm going to be in a True Classic, and I'm going to be looking, what am I? Classically, non-traditionally handsome. Let's get back to the show. Whee!
How many times at the cellar have we just like been peeing laughing?
Dying.
Ian. And that's why whenever you and I sometimes get in depression holes of like, what am I even doing? And I'm always like, listen to me right now, you piece of shit.
If you don't trust anyone else, trust me. Because
I always feel like I may not think, I know sometimes I'm not funny and I'm like, I know for a fact, like I've tricked people or I'm imposter syndrome or whatever, but I, no matter what, know that I know what's funny. The only thing that I will never have a wavering confidence in is that I know what's funny. And so I always am like adamant about giving you that because that's the thing I'm surest of is like,
if nothing else, you have that.
Yes. No, but I mean like, and that's important.
I lose everything. I'm under a bridge. I'm like, I'm funny. Please give me $1.
No, but I just feel like
you're sensitive and funny, which is the best combination.
No, I appreciate that. Also, like there are people that you just click with, and like you're a person that I feel like I can be authentically silly with, and you're like very like when people are giving with their laughter, it makes you be yourself more. And there's like people in my life that I'm like, man, I feel like we were like childhood friends.
Yes.
You know, like I get that vibe, and that makes like I've really felt like I've been able to tap into like that kid I was. It was silly and funny and like weird, and then
I would have
loved
to be friends with you.
know?
Yeah,
me too.
And he's back.
He's back, baby.
He's back, baby.
Yeah,
he's back.
Also,
conversion therapy didn't work. He's back from camp.
Also, you've been there in times that we really needed stuff too. Like there was a time Nikki had not kissed a guy in like a year or something. And we were all sitting at the cellar and she was like, it just sucks. I haven't like been touched in so long. I haven't like even fucking kissed a guy in so long. And Ian's like, wait, you haven't been kissed? And Nikki's like, no. And he's like, I'll kiss you right now. And then they just looked at each other and kissed. And she's like, oh, that was nice. And I got it so
nice.
I got it on film.
Kiss a guy on the lips.
Friends should kiss, not with tongue, just like
yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a peck and it was so cute.
Here, Ethan.
And it totally put a smile on her face.
You're a
like
skinny
it did.
boy.
Yeah.
It made me so happy.
Yeah. You just
there's just some friends you can be like guy friends that you can be affectionate with that you know aren't going to be like,
well, that's how me and Jordan are.
I like her.
It's so nice whenever because she's a dead dad too. Whenever we talk about our dead dads, we put our heads together. It's like a comfort thing.
Yeah.
You know? But you do that with a guy and he'll hit you. Come here, Mark. I'm going through it. Touch my head. Come on, man, please.
You probably get pretty affectionate with friends.
Girlfriends.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like affectionate, sensitive talks with guys, but not like physical.
Yes.
It's funny because I can't do that with guys I've had sex with.
Weird. Wait, what do you mean?
Friends with them?
No, I can't. Like I can have like I love. I'm a big hugger. Like I hug my friends. I embrace my friends. I want to tell them I love them and share. Like I never want to go and not tell someone that they mean something to me. And I can have that emotional connection with friends. But a guy that I've like had sex with, I'm like, ugh, get away.
What about before?
What?
Before you guys have sex, is there any kind of cuddling or is it just kind of get right to it?
No, it's just like, eye as black as wing of crow.
What?
Like,
are these men different from the men you seek out for friendship? Like personality wise? What are they like?
I don't really have many bros and friends that are, black dancers.
Oh, that's your type.
Yes.
Yeah, that are in a dance troupe.
Wonder what that is. I mean, obviously it's something.
So that's your type that you want to hook up with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But maybe they want to talk about some sensitive stuff.
That guy I hooked up with the other night. Actually, it was real progress for me because usually afterwards I go into a shame spiral and I want to take a bath in fire, and I didn't. We laid there and just talked and hung out.
Nice,
and it was fine. And I left and was like, whatever.
So,
good.
Do you always? So that's one of the first times you haven't done the shame spiral, knowing that it's almost like drinking, like, you're going to be hungover tomorrow, but you're like, maybe this time it won't. Do you kind of go into it thinking maybe I won't have the shame, or do you, it's always just worth it?
Anything sexual, it's like that. Like I'll jerk off and be like, I'll feel better. And then afterwards I'm like, ugh.
Do you still watch a ton of, because we were talking about porn, you and I, like maybe a year and a half or so ago.
I've been trying not to. And,
yeah. It's a hard habit to break. But do you think it affects your relationships?
Well, I'm not in a relationship now. And I think that's why I didn't have like guilt or shame or anything, because it was like not a thing that was like bad. And
because you still yearn to do that, or you have yearned to do it sometimes in a relationship.
Sometimes, yeah. But like even pornography, like I'll I'm finding that like all my sex stuff and porn is like just a distraction. Like when I have something important to do, I seek that out instead of doing the thing I need to do.
Yes.
You know? And so like
It's so true.
that is what I'm finding. So then when I recognize that and go, okay, you're using it as a distraction, but when I use it as something is like, oh, I just want to do this. I've got all my little things done. I have time, you know, go out and, you know.
Yeah, it sucks when it's over because you're like, I usually grab porn at the end of the day when it's like, I've already brushed my teeth. I can't eat again.
Yeah.
I don't have any pot. I'm not doing that. I can't go. I don't want to clean my room. And it's usually like putting off some work or sleep because what does sleep mean? If I fall asleep tomorrow, it means a new day starts and I have to get through the day. So it's like I'm putting off going to bed. The activity is sleeping and I'm putting it off because like I love sleep, but I like sleep in the afternoon. I like sleep during the day. Sleep at night means when I wake up, it's going to be a morning. Sleeping in your jeans? Really?
Jeans.
Why? Because it means like
I've been wearing this for 4 days.
why the sleeping in? Because it means you're not surrendering to the night.
Maybe. I don't know.
And you don't keep normal hours.
What about like any kind of germ phobia about like I sat on the subway in these jeans and now they're in my, you know.
Women care about that.
I don't.
Shit.
I've never cared about that.
Oh my God.
I wish I was a woman who did.
Bed, they get so mad.
Well, you made us take our shoes off when we came in.
You made us
What's
take
that
our
about?
shoes off immediately.
Well, the slippers are a nice thing that
No,
people
they are.
like. Well, here's the
We
thing.
kicked them off immediately.
Take my shoes off
Right?
and wear slippers in the house, except for these
Because-
ingrates. But I
But let's
will
work
wear
through this.
clothes on bed.
Yeah.
Clothes on bed.
Clothes on
Oxymoron.
I do
slippers
too.
on feet.
If I can't see the germ, if it's like a shit smear or like something I drop on the ground actively falls into what I see as dirt, I don't care. And people go, but people walk on the ground and then they walk in a bathroom and there's shit on and I'm like, but I can't see it.
You know what?
Or smell it. So I don't care.
My mom was so over the top with like clean and
Oh, yeah.
So that makes
So
me
that's
be
why
like,
you like jeans in bed. It's an act of
it's-
rebellion.
Yeah.
Everything in
Mama.
my life is an act of rebellion, I think.
My germ thing isn't an act of rebellion. It's just, I wish I were a girl who was like, oh, I can't eat that. It fell on the ground. Like, or it fell on the table. Like if something falls off my plate, I will put it back on my plate.
Germs are good.
I know
germs
that
are
they
good.
say that, but yeah.
Germs are good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it again.
I don't
Germs are good.
I don't get sick ever, physically sick. But you get sick though, because you smoke.
Well, I get sick
And
every
eat
year
ass.
around January.
And eat ass, yeah.
I remember every time you got sick, you're like, oh, I ate ass last weekend. So it serves me right.
Food
know.
poisoning.
Yeah. Ass poisoning.
Yeah. It was like every other
Oh,
week.
did you eat bad pork?
ass.
No, she did.
E. coli.
E. coli.
E. coli.
Man.
Yeah.
Do you still eat ass?
Oh, yeah.
Really? But that's not something you do or is it something you do on a random hookup?
I don't do it with a man.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Mm.
Got burned one too many times.
Yeah.
Tori, I'm looking at you.
Tori.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I don't do that with the fellas.
Before you got burned, were you trusting like if someone accepts it, then they've probably cleaned themselves adequately?
I'm very like I won't like if I'm really into you, it's like run the New York Marathon and then just, let's super glue it to my face.
Right.
You
right.
know? Yeah. I want
What is
to
it
wear
about
your ass like a Santa Claus beard.
There's
That's
something
so nice.
that like you like about it.
Pheromones. I like smells. I like when I'm into someone, I like their like smells and like
And you
their
like
armpits
getting
and
dirty.
stuff.
You like getting
Yeah, but not with guys though. A guy's got to be pristine, clean, like a
Interesting.
hairless little dolphin.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and then my pussy usually tastes like dolphin. As dolphin smells.
Chicken to the C word.
Yeah, like an abandoned SeaWorld. Yeah, chicken up to SeaWorld. That's interesting. That's well, this. I mean, I'm sure you've explored it before, but I mean, what the hell? It's all shame based, right?
What?
Of just like the dude stuff, it has to be.
Well, no,
clean,
dude,
or just
I'm
dudes are dirty.
specifically remembering right now the very first time I ever ate ass. I went to this guy's house after soccer practice and I saw it in a porno and I was like, printer dick.
Printer,
and I was
yeah,
like,
printer.
are you cold?
A little bit.
You want the blanket?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I just want my
Say the
slippers
word.
on. Thank you.
You say the word.
Okay.
Also, in the other pocket of the vest, there's a whole new pack. Do you mind? Thank you.
Let's get him some
appreciate
more
it.
cigarettes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You do
I
make it
know,
look good.
I know. I know. Anyway, where was I? Eating a man's ass.
Eating a man's ass. You specifically remember because who ate ass in high school?
This guy. Oh, I have.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That guy too? You did too?
Ethan, I love you. You ate ass in high school? Really?
Wow.
But see, he's new. He's a young guy.
Yeah.
That's the new age thing. They're all eating ass.
Right.
Not me.
And school lunch programs have improved so much in recent years. So you ate ass. Did you learn it from porn too, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I think I learned it from porn.
And
You
did
had
she-
to learn. It's not a
Yeah,
natural
it's not-
thing. It's
yeah.
not like a cat knowing to go to a litter box.
Yeah,
Was
you got to
she
learn
like,
about it.
what? Or was she like, oh?
No, it was enjoyable for everybody involved, I believe.
I just remember the first time I heard about it
hope.
was in high school from a high school student who had done it. And I just remember being like,
Really?
that was so beyond anything I could ever imagine anyone do. Like eating ass, like I couldn't believe it was. I've never heard of anything so insane in my life as the first time I heard that. I remember where I was, Mr. Booth's geometry class. We were waiting. So we were waiting for the bell and we were standing by the door and Matt Levy said his brother ate someone's ass. And I was just like,
What?
I didn't even, because they also eating ass, it sounds like you're actively swallowing and chewing and like consuming and not just like licking ass. Also that, but I mean, it's a butt. It's where poop comes from. So it's insane. And then, but
No. And
God-
high schoolers, they're
Yeah.
not the cleanest.
yeah. Why
You
is
know?
everything so much hotter from behind though? You know, when you hear like he ate me out from behind.
Yeah.
You
Suck
know,
my
like-
dick from the back.
Yeah. Because it's almost like they don't respect. They're like, turn around. I don't want to see your fucking ugly face.
Yeah,
Like, I just
yeah.
want your fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
it's the best.
it's kind of, there's that detachment, or there's that thing that I guess for me, I want sometimes of where the guy's just like, I don't respect, like you want to be a little bit disrespected
Mhm.
sometimes in bed.
And also for the guy, it's the furthest away you can be from the girl's mouth, and they're always yammering.
Oh, yeah, these bitches. They can't
Good
shut up.
They're either shopping or talking.
do you ever say
Guys,
good girl?
manscaped. What?
Sponsor.
Do you ever say good girl? So to all the listeners,
Was he
I just
video?
think it's like the best. I bet you have them.
Yeah.
The best thing is like when,
Good
because I
girl.
think porn makes guys think that girls want to be like called like a dumb slut or choked and stuff. And there is that. But like, there's a lot more abuse in porn. I think the perfect note to hit in bed is to be like, treat her like a whore, make her feel like, wow, you're such a whore, but like you're impressed by it. Like you're like, wow, like, oh my,
Good girl. I'm
good
proud
girl.
of you.
Like that is good. Like,
Yeah.
wow, you are a better whore than any of the whores. Like,
You get a sticker.
yeah, honestly, yes, because I think girls, we still want to feel like we
Like
still have that
girls.
thing from like, yeah, from childhood of like, you're good. Like you got a sticker, you got an,
Mhm.
you got an A,
Yep.
you got this, you can
Yep.
take this home and hang this on the fridge.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
your parents will be proud of you.
Have you ever heard of a cum walk?
No, what is that?
It's when you get your face cummed on and then you walk
Is it
out in
5K?
public.
Did you just make it up?
Wait, you get
Cum
your face
walk for cancer.
and you get your face cummed on and then you walk in public
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. And it's just like to be like, I'm a whore.
I'm a whore,
and like,
yeah.
yeah, that's kind of interesting.
I know.
I think I've done something like that of like, I've just had been like, you don't get to wash your face today. You have to like go to work like that
Whoa.
to a boyfriend.
I've
or like
never
it's got to
done
be
it.
in your beard. You know, like
What?
your beard's going to smell like pussy all day long. You have to
Oh,
deal with it.
yeah. That's
Is there a
woo.
name for that? There should be.
Yeah. Good time. Yeah. No, I like that. Whatchamacallit? Yeah. I feel like everybody's eating ass now and thinking that that's what sex is. And eating ass is like something you should eventually do. But the first time is like a high schooler. You shouldn't be, you know, like I bet high schoolers don't even like fingering's no big deal to them.
It
Yeah.
should be. The fingering
Right?
is
It's
just
the best.
never goes out
Dude,
of
we
style.
heard this kid fingered a girl and he called her Alf because she was so hairy.
Oh God, this poor thing.
She had a head injury. She didn't know.
Oh God.
Anyway,
she ate cats. Wait a second.
She was from
the most tragic
Snarflorf.
thing is that a girl, like one guy has one, like she probably had a normal amount of pubic hair, but because it's like just he felt hair down there.
Yeah.
And he probably not seen hair on porn that it's like she was so hairy and then she becomes Alf
Forever.
forever and still is to this day. I just went to my 20-year reunion and there were still things about people that I'm like, you'll always, it doesn't matter what you do in life, you'll always be the girl who threw up on a guy because you blew him.
Wow.
You know, like you'll always be the girl. And I remember thinking bad about her because she threw up. Like, how embarrassing. Like,
But wasn't that a made up story or did that
no, that really happened. She blew a guy and like probably just gagged on, like, which happens, and threw up. And now that's like hot or whatever. And that's
in parts of Europe.
that's that's
I mean, have you been to Berlin?
when you're out of lube and you have dry mouth, what else do you have except stomach bile? And so so I think that like, but it never occurred to me to go, oh, he maybe choked her with his dick and like held her face on too long. And then what choice did she have? It was like,
blame the
ew,
victim.
And then that is still what I think of when I hear her name.
Well, there was a rumor about this girl that she ate M&Ms out of this guy's ass in high school. And everyone's like, she's a whore. And I'm like, wait, even then I was like, wait. Why is she the whore? And he's not the fucking weirdo that's like, hey, instead of a hand job, why don't you put a peanut M&M in my ass and eat it out, you know?
Yeah. What's the hottest thing a girl can say in bed to you?
I won't tell anyone. I don't know.
And not because of what you did, but because I'm embarrassed to have done this with you. Don't worry, I'm not telling my friends.
Don't worry, I'll tell them it's big. No, I don't know.
Like the way the good girl can just like, honestly, that can just bring about something downstairs that it just makes you tingle thinking about it.
Do you want the political answer or do you want like the real as if cameras weren't here answer?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Mommy!
Yeah.
Mommy?
Mommy!
Yeah. She says mommy.
She says mommy!
To you?
She says come for mommy!
Oh, come for mommy. Like she's mommy.
She's mommy.
Dude, that's it. Like I love dad. I love when guys like, you're going to do that for your daddy. And it has nothing to do with my dad anymore because I was. I've gone through enough hypnotherapy that we
blow the horn. Oh, that was great.
No, it's, I really don't think I used to feel so gross about that or about wanting even a guy to be like good girl because it sounds so paternal or Joe Paterno. but it doesn't. I don't want my dad to fuck me. I know that. I don't need to like question that or go like, is it really like, I know that it's okay. So if I want to hear a guy say daddy, I don't know what it means, but I'm not doing anything wrong. So now yes, but mommy's interesting. I'm going to start maybe saying mommy.
Yeah.
Do it.
Try it.
See how it goes next
So
week.
wait, you said the word boyfriend. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You guys, yes.
Yes, you know, Chris.
Yes.
We've been off and on for 9 years and we're on right now, so we'll be off soon. That's my joke. That's real. No, off and on and off and on. It's great. It's actually great.
It's good now?
Yeah, it's really good. Because we took a really long break where we thought it was like over forever because we've been off and on for so long. We got back together during COVID, and then and we were just like casually dating, and then we were just hanging out as friends, and then I read that book, that book that I got all my friends to read about getting to I do, and says like don't have sex with someone if you want to like actually be with them. And I didn't even want to be with him. I just didn't want to catch feelings for him. So I was like, we can hook up, but like no sex because I don't want to be with you. I'll fall in love with you if I have sex. And then by not having sex, we actually did fall in love.
Look
and
at that.
It's great. That's
awesome. Yeah,
I'm very happy. And I think that getting back together, I just can't believe everyone doesn't do it a million times. Like when people are like, yeah, we broke up. I go, you'll get back together. They go, no, we won't. It's over. I go, no, you will. And they go, what are you talking? I'm like, you always get back together.
Yeah.
I like that we have because
it does. I don't like goodbyes. I don't like moving out of places. I don't like, changing schools. I've never liked goodbyes. So it's
Been
kind of
here
nice.
since 2007.
Yeah.
And I'll never leave.
That's the hardest thing about a breakup is like, it makes you think of death, I think, because you go, I'll never be with this person again. And I think it's not so much about I'll miss them. It's like, wow, this is a tiny death. And instead of grieving, I'm always just like, oh, I'll see them again. Like I'll come back to this place. And I just have that faith and we have. And it's great. Even when I've been like, sure, it is not going to go back together. And we've dated other people along the way. Yeah. And so,
but
when we
you
get
always
back together,
stayed in
we're
contact, right?
No, we were out of contact for a really long time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh. And then we both moved back to St. Louis during COVID and we're living with our parents. And then we just started hanging out as friends. And then we watched the show. What's that show about the Irish guy and girl and Sally Rooney wrote the book.
Oh, Conversations with Friends?
The other one. Normal People. And we were watching that and it's about a couple that gets back and forth together and we were like watching our life, but we were just friends. And I would try to seduce him because it was during COVID. I was living with my parents. I was like, let's just hook up again, and he kind of knew like.
What was like your seduction move?
I would, he would be leaving and then I would take off my top and I'd go, Chris, wait, you forgot something. And then he would turn around and I would just be topless.
That's really good.
Like stuff like that.
She's very subtle.
And did
I would always try to be like funny about it, No, he would just be like, no.
He'd lift up your boob and be like, no, nothing there.
Yeah,
all right.
Just later, Glaze.
We would hug and I would just go like try to do it and he'd be like, we just can't. Like
really?
It's because he knew that I would catch feelings because we had done this before of like, we'll be friends that hook up. And I always would fall back in love and he would be like, I thought we determined we didn't want that. So he had good boundaries. And then eventually I fell in love with someone else. And then that fell through. And then after I went through that, I was like, oh, I know what I want in a relationship. It's more like what I just had that didn't work out. Chris, my ex-boyfriend, I was like, I know you can't give me what I want. I'm sure of it. I don't even want to be with you in that way. So let's hook up again. We just can't have sex. And I feel safe doing that. I'm not going to fall back in love with you because I know I don't want it.
Did you guys have sex?
No, we didn't.
Really?
We did everything except that for a really long time. And it was Mormon as fuck. And we had fucked a million times. I mean, we'd been together for
So he
9
just
years.
put his penis in you and Anya shook him back and forth.
She jumped on the bed.
Yeah.
This is safer.
Yeah. It was so hot. I mean, if you want to fall in love with someone, take penis and vagina sex out of it. Like we had everything else, like literally everything else. But we didn't do, but we didn't.
You did anal, but no.
Yeah. But no, he could put dildos and stuff.
Own plan.
He doesn't really like me talking about this, so I don't want to go into too much detail. But like, I really think that if you take out penis and vagina,
you went into a lot of detail.
Well, my point is that I told him, and I really meant this. My vagina, for a penis to go in it, that guy has to be like husband material, and you're just there's no offense to you.
That's
like you don't even want to be
funny because that's how girls usually feel about the butt.
Yeah.
My butt, I mean, I don't let anyone in there. Like he's like someone I really trust and like it is really good at that. So and it really worked because we become like, oh my God, I want it so bad. Like
I thought I wanted that. And then I got a PS5 and I was like, no, I think I'm fine with that.
Wait, what? That you wanted what?
Vaginal
like love
sex.
relationship.
Yeah, I know. What do you play?
Ghostbusters and it stinks. And this game called like Sniper Contract. And it's
I wish
so
I had something like
repetitive.
that.
I just
Yeah,
shoot
that would be
people in the
fun
head
to
over and
carry.
over.
Like a hobby like that?
My new hobby's shooting guns.
Really?
I
Real
love
guns?
it.
Oh,
Okay.
I think I've seen you doing
Yeah.
that
Do you own
on the
one then?
street.
Okay, that's good.
No,
Yeah.
no,
You don't
I
want that.
I just enjoy it as like an
No.
activity to do on the road and like find
I
a
don't want
place.
you having any kind of hobby with a gun.
Why?
I just can already see like a text from someone like, "Did you hear about Ian?"
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus,
God.
Anya. What the fuck? You just went to a different planet
you
right
guys
there.
are
What the
talking
fuck just happened?
You guys are talking.
What do you
about
think I'm going to
dark
do with a
holes.
gun? I mean, lucky for you, I'm too mentally ill to legally own one. So, you think
That's
no?
comforting. That's comforting.
No, I like that you have a new hobby though. So you go to gun ranges like on the road. What does it make you feel like?
It's
Like, what do
just-
you like it? And did you always have an interest in it, or does this one time you just did it? and
I've
you were
shot
like, "It's my
guns
thing"?
throughout my life, and friends of mine did, and they were like really into them, and then I just didn't really care. And then it's just a fun activity to mark your progress with like Like when you shoot, a lot goes into it, like, you know, with like your breathing and your focus and your grip. And then like you see like, okay, I'm off. What did I do wrong? Let me adjust. And so then like to have these little goals of like, okay, I'm going to get it here, there, you know, it's like, and then you try out different little guns. Delaware, yeah.
They shoot there, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of part of growing up.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like a new.
Yeah. And like in Jersey, I'll go to my best friend's house and we'll shoot like pumpkins and stuff. And I don't know, it's like just a fun thing. And, you know, trying out different guns and, you know, like the whole process, I don't know, it's enjoyable. And going with like friends is fun. Me and Attell, we always go to gun ranges.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Attell likes it too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's
cute.
really fun. Yeah. Yeah. It's like an activity.
Did you get him into it?
He had shot before, but it's like something that we've really like started to do together. So we'll always go to like a gun range and
do mani pedis and foot rubs. That's our only.
You should try shooting a gun. I'm telling you, like everyone that says that they like, I don't like guns, they shoot one and they're like, actually, it's kind of cool.
I bet I would like it.
No,
I would. Yeah.
I did it once and I was like, I'm good. This is terrifying.
But I really don't like loud noises. And I really, okay.
Yeah.
Listen to Taylor Swift during it?
Oh, dude. I'll go and I'll put music on in my little thing and then put the headphones on. It's pretty cool, yeah. And I shoot to the beat.
Yeah. It's the same reason I don't like being on like in high buildings. Like I don't trust myself not to jump, you know, like it's that thing of like, I don't trust myself to like not put this at my head. Not that I would ever do that, but I've just thought of doing it so many times that it might just like, I don't know. I just don't trust my brain.
You should do it to then show that you won't do it that you feel better.
I know that I wouldn't because I wouldn't go to a gun range if I was feeling like that way. I'd probably be like in a good mood. But like, I don't know. I just think it's, I once went to a psychiatrist and I was talking about like my suicidal thoughts and she was like, did you think of like how you would do it? And I was like, oh yeah, like a gun. And she was like, really? She was like, only men do it that way because it's such a violent way to go. Women usually do it. And I was like, I kind of felt cool.
Yeah.
For once in my life, I was like, I'm like a dude. And she's like, well, this is a problem. They want to splatter you. I'm like, but
well, I will say, and just, you know, if you are going to do it, don't do it in the mouth because sometimes people move and then you blow your face off.
You think I don't? No.
So,
yeah.
You know,
but I would never do it unless the apocalypse was like if there was going to be a super volcano that was erupting, that's when I think I would kill myself.
Really?
Like, yeah.
So you'd be a 9/11 jumper.
Yeah, you jump. You don't burn in the building. Yeah, that's a better death than, don't you think? Than inhaling ash and choking on volcanic ash.
I would try to get through it.
Exactly. Well, good luck.
I would.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just would think I would be that's the only thing I could see myself doing.
I'd die trying.
Yeah.
Just
I would try to go to Sweden and have it done. Then it would be like, no, you don't have time to like get these paperwork done to do it peacefully. You know, when they can do end of life stuff.
Oh yeah, you can go to Canada and do that now.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice to know.
There's a movie that will make you sob and sob and sob. It's called How to Die in Oregon, and it's about assisted suicide. Holy fuck! When you're living in a halfway house and you're almost there, don't watch it.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Don't watch the bridge either.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the bridge is fucked up.
And those people that lived and they're like, yeah, you know, it turns out I made a mistake.
Yeah, the second you let your foot goes off the bridge, they go, no, why did I do this? And maybe that's just like the human response of like, I want to live like you're, you know, kind of.
Yeah, maybe it's physiological.
Well, I would never jump off a bridge because I don't want to die with broken bones drowning and sharks biting me.
Would jump off and shoot myself.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be hard to shoot a gun with all the wind?
What?
Wouldn't it be hard to shoot a gun with all that wind coming up at you?
No, because you go.
I have to say there is a hotline for people to call since we're talking about it. It's 988 is the number to call. It's not a long number anymore. Yeah, they changed it because people were.
Oh, didn't a comic make a joke about it and then they changed it?
They should have changed it. The number was too long and people were trying to call and being like, I don't remember. I'm such a fucking idiot. And then they killed themselves. So it's 988. Please tell anyone. Yeah, it's like 911, but it's 988. And there will always, no matter how like sad you are, there's always someone any time of day that will listen to you.
You know what?
Kill yourself.
Call them right now.
No, call them right now. No, seriously, 988. You got to say that when you talk about suicide.
988.
Please do not do it. I'm only talking about suicidal thoughts because I think that sometimes people feel like they hate themselves because of their suicidal thoughts. So like maybe their life is not that bad, or maybe their life is really bad, or they like sometimes you want to kill yourself because you're like, I'm such an idiot that I have suicidal thoughts. So you're not alone with your suicidal thoughts. It's actually a very human response to life, and people like me have it. It's
a permanent solution to a
But the thoughts are not, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you have to do it. It's just a thought. Like we have unwanted, I have disgusting dark thoughts, and it doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't mean that's your fate in life. It doesn't mean, but like, I think I always felt like I can't talk about suicidal thoughts. I talk about them all the time now because I realize so many people have them.
Well,
but
it's tough
no
too
one talks about them.
When you talk about it on a public platform, it is helpful so people know that they're not alone. But at the same time, it does open you up to have people like contact you with their things,
but that's,
which happens.
Yeah. And I always just go 988, man, or thank you for sharing with me. Like, I'm not gonna be able to save you, but you're right. Like when you share too much, people do come at you, and then you feel like you have to like reach out to them. But that's what, there's anonymous programs for anything you could be struggling with. And we're not the solution to that. We need that help.
Because if that does happen, you'll make me want to kill myself.
But I always thought it would be like if I admitted I wanted to kill myself sometimes, like I would say a couple times a month, like I struggle during the day or like, just have these thoughts. Anya's heard the brunt of it a million times. And it's like, I always felt like if I shared that, no one would want to work with me because I'm a liability. No one's going to cast me in something. I could kill myself, even though that would be really good for ratings for whatever show that is. So look at me.
The Masked Singer, you take your mask off, you just slice.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. No one really, the truth is Hollywood does not care. If you could be on the brink of death and if you're going to make them money, they'll still put you in something.
Yeah.
And it's much more relatable than we all think because it's just, I think it's a human condition to like, your brain goes to discuss like terrible places.
But also with the internet, it makes things seem like it's, so real and forever. And like, especially with like, bullying and things will come out online. And it's like, oh my God, I can't escape this. It's like, you just hold on and it will go away.
Yes.
You just have to hold on.
I know.
Don't quit before the miracle happens.
Yeah. And it sometimes takes a little bit of time. Sometimes you need some medication to help you out. Sometimes you need to go talk to someone. Sometimes you do need
Manscaped.
help. And that's why the people at Manscaped are there.
Karen Vehan years ago, her and Micah Fox had a podcast called Shame On. And they called the suicide hotline on the show with me and only read them my tweets.
That's so good.
It was incredible.
That's gotta be a felony to like take up and operate.
It was a crime. How funny it was.
I just love the person that's on a bridge and getting like a busy signal.
Because Karen's like,
your
hold
fucking
on.
Masked Singer rape tweet.
I was raped by the pineapple.
The pineapple raped me.
The suicide hotline, the pineapple raped me. Oh God.
Do you have any would you ever go on one of those like shows? Like, do you have any dreams of would you do a Dancing with the Stars? Would you do a Masked Singer? What are your career aspirations? Let's go around the room.
Big Brother. He would be on Big Brother.
What's your dream?
What is Big Brother?
Wait, remember the best question ever that you asked? We have a girls chat with all my girlfriends, and Anya asked the best question one day that she said, and we should all think about this. If your phone could ring, and within reason, okay, like it can't be just like a supernatural thing happening. Someone is on the other line.
My father.
Exactly. If you could get a call right now about anything, it could be about anything, what would it be? In your wildest dreams?
All right.
He's like, I'm alive.
That would be like really disturbing if your dad.
Dreams.
Yeah, it's like,
it would be
Michaels.
My agent being like, "Hey, we got your role in the new Ghostbusters. You don't have to audition. We already
the new Ghostbusters.
We got an offer.
And what is the role?
It's a lead.
What role did you get?
The role is the ghost. There's ghosts taking over, and the Ghostbusters are ghost busting them, and then they like see me, and they're like, "That guy seems like a cool dude. Join us."
Need to be in a Ghostbusters movie.
You
literally have dressed for the role your entire life.
I know.
You're stuck as a guy in the original Ghostbuster.
Yes. I know. It's a problem.
Who's producing it? Who's producing this?
Yeah.
If you're listening, watching,
or Jason Reitman, I think, is directing.
I know Jason Reitman.
Do you?
Yeah.
I do.
Nuh-uh.
I do know him.
Okay.
I really do.
Here we go. We're speaking it into
Really?
action.
Yeah.
How?
I once forget how someone invited me over to his. I went with someone to his house.
has Sunday night movie nights, and he has like a theater in his house, and he just screens cool movies, new movies or old movies. And I'm on the email list that I got put on after I went because I had a good showing apparently, and so I get invited. I'll bring you sometime.
There you go.
I haven't been back,
See,
so
this
come to
is why
LA
this
some
game
Sunday.
is good.
Oh
Yeah. You have to
my
speak it
God.
into existence.
February 19th, I'm headlining the Hollywood Improv.
I'll try to
will
get
be
out there. Well, let's make a Sunday happen.
Dude, what do I got? But see, I don't want to be too thirsty.
You're not too thirsty.
What should
You're
I
just
wear?
a cool,
Like
fun
a
guy.
Ghostbuster
This.
flight
should I
suit?
wear?
Wear your nap jeans.
Just what?
That's a good dream. And
Should
look,
I
that was
should I like
happening.
should I say like Ghostbuster quotes to him to like give him a hint? He'll be like, "Hi, I'm
Here's what I've
Jason." I'd be
found.
like, "Who you gonna call?"
Yes, I think you should, because I found that no matter how famous someone is, they do want to hear about their stuff. They
Oh,
do
yeah.
want, you think, oh, you've heard everything. Like, you don't need any praise. Like, no amount of fame. Maybe Obama, I'm looking at his face. Like, maybe he doesn't need to hear
Who?
your whole Obama.
Oh, my Obama dollar.
Yeah. But like, I feel like I always say to people when they're like nervous about saying hi to me or asking for a picture, like, which rarely happens, but sometimes people are like, I didn't want to bug you, or they write me on Instagram like, I saw you at the gym, but I'm like, this is why I do this. I want
Yeah.
people to bug me and be
Yeah.
like, I like your work or whatever. So
Well,
always say something.
Some people get like wigged out and they're like, I just want to be a person. Like, don't treat me
No,
like blah, blah,
get a
blah. But there's a
selfie.
difference
You've
between
probably
like
seen a lot of his films, and you can tell him which ones you
Oh, he would
love
love
and
it.
what you liked about them, which I'm sure he doesn't get enough of,
I
or
haven't,
specific
though.
things like
Only
it doesn't matter if you,
Ghostbusters.
well, get to work. We got February 18th. So you got some time. Let's start with Up in
Dude,
the Air.
I would be so cool in that movie. Oh my God.
You really
'Cause
would
they're
be.
all-
Also, here's another
What
tip.
if he put me in the movie and they are all kids and I go up to them and I'm like, you guys busting ghosts? They're like, get away from that pedophile. That's
You
my
gotta
role
be
in the
next
movie.
book. You're gonna do it. We gotta get you this.
But Ian, this
We'll
is the
present
other
it as a
thing.
Make-A-Wish too.
Ah,
Okay.
yes. Yeah,
'Cause you're
I'll
gonna
live
die
on.
someday.
I have cancer.
Like the shooting ranges. We know where this is all
Yeah, we
headed.
Yeah,
have no
yeah.
idea where this
I
is
tried
Don't
to
have
get-
much time on it.
I tried to get handicap seats at the movie theater the other day by limping and they wouldn't let me.
Oh my God.
Piece of shit.
I know. No one was sitting in them. What?
I know, no one's ever in them.
They're never in them. They got to be used.
Because they're in wheelchairs. So why would they sit in this? I guess, right?
I don't know, but I was like, can I sit in the handicap chair? My leg.
Your boy's handicapped. Like, no. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, I have reverse Benjamin Button.
That's so funny.
But Ghostbusters would be lucky to have you. That's the thing to remember. If you do meet, sorry,
yeah.
when you
Yes.
meet Jason Reitman,
There's
just
no-
remember they'd be lucky to have you. You're very talented. You already have acting credits. You're so funny.
You are a sweet
Who wouldn't want to
pea.
watch Ghostbusters with Ian Fidance in
What
it?
would my role in it be?
well, that's
You have to dream it up.
just leave it to Jason. He'll
I
figure
get
it out.
kicked out of the firehouse because I won't stop sliding up and down the pole. This is really good, guys.
Is there a Dalmatian at the firehouse? You can do the voice of.
Children.
I could see you as a janitor.
What the fuck, Anya?
Not in the movie, just on set. We'll get you on set.
I would be a janitor if I'm mopping and the school's on and I go, there's something strange in this neighborhood. That's like my line.
The opening scene.
Ah!
Sweeping the street.
But no, he
And
has
you
to have
smell
a
the
big
air.
role. But don't they do something? Isn't there some goo? Like you should be the guy that makes the goo.
That cleans up the goo.
Listen,
Yeah.
We just
Smell
want you
something?
cleaning up things.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, you come in and you're sweeping up goo.
Yeah, but then
Or
I
you're
get
like
kicked
a
out because they're like,
scientist.
okay, improvise. And I'm like, whoa, what? Someone have a bukkake in here? You
Yeah.
guys are children. What?
It's another one of the kids Ghostbuster movies. No, thank you. Did you see it? It was fun. I've never seen the original Ghostbusters, but I saw that one.
Shut up.
I know.
No.
I know. I'm so embarrassed.
Doors are locked. Turn it on, Jordy. We're watching it. Yes.
I could see you as a scientist, like a Gene Wilder type. Like you should have a bigger role. You want to get residuals from this work. Yes,
The electric
Dream
current.
big.
That's
the
it.
electric current's just it's off the charts.
Yeah. Oh my
Awesome.
God.
Look at him. You look
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, this is it. No baseball cap. That's your role.
I mean, the valence meter is out of control. I haven't seen anything like this. Hold on. I've got to call the governor.
Doctor, what does this mean?
There's something strange in the neighborhood.
Who are we going to call?
Hello? Sound the ghost alarm. Wait, why are you kicking me off set?
Jason said I could.
Jason
said I could.
Jason, I'll see you at movie night. You guys are the best. Thank you for doing this.
Oh my God,
I
it's
really
over.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
You're
such
the
a
best.
sweetheart,
I love
Nikki.
you so
I love
much.
I love you,
I
Anya.
love
Thank you for
you.
doing this. You guys are sweethearts. Do you want to plug anything?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I have a charger that no, oh God. I have a podcast called the Nikki Glaser Podcast. It's once a week now. Sometimes it's more than that. I have a tour I'm on right now, that nikkiglaser.com. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Anya.
I'm
Anya's
on tour with Nikki, and if you want some fresh musical tracks, head over to my Patreon at patreon.com/Anya Marina, and it always helps to buy any of my music.
I don't think
Yes.
people understand how fucking talented Anya is.
Dude,
I
she's
think
a
sometimes
fucking-
people just go, oh, she's funny. She probably isn't that good at music. It's insane how, like, just go to Spotify and pull up This Is Anya Marina or whatever, like, the playlist is, and get blown away.
What was the song that you had that I wrote the treatment for that music video?
Oh, Over You?
Yes!
David Duchovny was going to be in it.
I know.
yeah.
And everyone
That
had
was so
David
cute.
Duchovny masks. And
Yeah.
it was totally
David, we're
not
still waiting for your
economically
text
viable
back.
for the
Oh
plan
my
I had.
That was a great idea.
I recommend The Last Word for songs
Thank
of Anya's,
you.
Queen of the Night, Whatever You Like. It's a T.I. cover that is one of the hottest
Oh,
songs
yeah.
ever.
I had heard of that. I had heard that
that's
song
the
before
song
I
I
met
had heard
you.
too. And it was like, I was obsessed with it. A prostitute I met in Tampa
What?
and became
I'm going to
friends with.
Tampa in January.
I don't know if she's still working. It was literally so long ago. I
She's
don't know that you'd be into
retired.
it. And she's not in a dance troupe.
She's not a Jabberwocky? Don't call me that.
Anyway, Anya Marina, check her out.
Yes.
Thank you, Ian. We
Thank
love
you.
We love you so much.
Patreon.com/Bein Ian Pod. Man, I'm all over Denver Comedy Works.
Look at this shirt. How
Yeah,
fucking
look
cool
at
is
that.
Look
Get
at that.
some merch. Bein Ian Pod merch
I'm
.bigcartel.com.
obsessed. I love this shirt.
Get it, wear it, wash it. Put on your sleep
Wash it.
jeans. I don't know. All right.
jeans.
Have a good one. Bye.